The year 2025 has delivered discoveries so strange, so unexplainable, that even the brightest scientists are left speechless. Across the globe and deep in the cosmos, mysteries have unfolded. Stars vanishing into nothing, black holes breaking the rules of physics, fossils rewriting our very origins, and phenomena on Earth that defy all logic. These are not tales of legend, but real findings that challenge science itself. In this video, we reveal 13 new discoveries from 2025 that leave more questions than answers. Prepare to journey into the unknown, where fact meets the unbelievable. 1. The vanishing stars. In 2025, astronomers watched in shock as stars that had burned brightly for centuries simply vanished. No collapse, no explosion, no supernova to mark their death. They blinked out of existence as though someone had turned off a cosmic switch. Normally, when a star dies, it follows predictable stages, swelling into a red giant, collapsing into a white dwarf, or detonating in a fiery supernova. But these stars followed none of those rules. They disappeared without a trace, leaving behind empty coordinates where light should have shone. Scientists scrambled for answers. Could dust clouds have obscured the stars? Perhaps alien megastructures blocking their glow? Or something even stranger? Stars slipping into another dimension, beyond the limits of human understanding. Telescopes searched for the afterglow of collapse, but none appeared. Some researchers suggested these vanishings could be linked to dark energy or unknown cosmic forces bending light itself. For the public, it felt like a scene out of science fiction. Entire suns winking out, as though the universe itself were erasing them from existence. If stars, the anchors of galaxies, can vanish without warning, what does that mean for our own sun, our own future? Even the brightest scientists remain speechless, staring into the dark patches of the sky, wondering if the universe is keeping secrets too vast for human comprehension. 2. A black hole that spat out matter. Black holes are supposed to be cosmic prisons. Once matter crosses their event horizon, it can never escape. That is the law of physics, written in Einstein's equations and confirmed by decades of observation. Yet in 2025, something happened that left astrophysicists stunned. A black hole didn't just swallow matter, it spit it back out. Using powerful space telescopes, scientists recorded a supermassive black hole, ejecting enormous jets of plasma and energy, far greater than anything predicted by theory. Black holes often produce jets before swallowing matter completely, but this was different. The material seemed to come from within, as if the black hole had digested it, then hurled it back into space. The discovery challenges the very foundation of astrophysics. Was this some new state of matter, something hidden inside the singularity? Or could it mean that black holes are not one-way traps, but cosmic engines recycling matter and energy across the universe? Some even whispered about wormholes, the possibility that the black hole was connected to another region of space, spitting out matter from an entirely different part of the cosmos. For now, there is no answer, only questions. If black holes can bend not just light and time, but the very rules of existence, then our understanding of the universe is only a fraction of the truth. One thing is certain: this spitting black hole proved that the universe still holds surprises that even the greatest minds never imagined. 3. The Arctic's blue fire. In the frozen wilderness of the Arctic, 2025 expeditions discovered something that should not exist: fire, burning bright blue against the snow. Scientists filmed flames erupting from cracks in the melting permafrost, curling upward like ghostly torches. At first, they assumed it was methane, a gas trapped in the ice for millennia, released and ignited as the Earth warmed. But tests quickly showed it wasn't methane. The chemical signatures didn't match any known reaction. The flames were colder than normal fire, yet they burned steadily, refusing to die out. Villagers who witnessed the phenomenon described it as otherworldly, a supernatural fire dancing on the frozen earth. Scientists, baffled, tried to recreate it in laboratories and failed. What could ignite ice and snow with such eerie intensity? Some theorized it might be a previously unknown element released from the deep earth, or even a reaction tied to microbial life awakening after thousands of frozen years. The sight of blue fire burning in the Arctic is haunting. Flames where fire should not exist, life where deathly cold should reign. It is a reminder that even on our own planet, mysteries lie waiting beneath the surface. For all our technology, for all our knowledge, the Earth still hides secrets that defy explanation, and as the Arctic continues to thaw, who knows how many more impossible discoveries await in the ice? 4. A new human fossil lineage. In 2025, deep in the limestone caves of Asia, paleontologists unearthed fossils that shook the very tree of human evolution. At first glance, the remains looked familiar, a jawbone here, fragments of a skull there. But upon closer study, the features told a different story. The bone structure didn't match Neanderthals, Denisovans, or modern Homo sapiens. Instead, they revealed traits from all three, a hybrid that shouldn't exist. DNA analysis only deepened the mystery. Genetic sequences hinted at an unknown lineage, one not recorded in any fossil before. Who were these people? Did they walk among our ancestors, shaping history in ways we cannot trace? Or were they a branch of humanity lost to time, erased by extinction before their story could be written? Scientists admit they are baffled. The discovery doesn't just complicate the timeline of human evolution, it tears it open. For centuries, we believed we understood the path from ape to man. Yet, these fossils whisper of hidden chapters, missing links, and forgotten bloodlines. Were there more human cousins than we ever imagined? This new lineage stands as proof that humanity's story is far from complete. Beneath our feet, in caves and sediments, lie echoes of forgotten people. And until we uncover them all, science must confess, we don't fully know who we are. The deep space echo. In 2025, radio telescopes locked onto a signal from the depths of the cosmos, a pulse steady and repeating. At first, astronomers assumed it was another fast radio burst, one of the strange flashes of energy we've detected before. But then something happened that changed everything. The signal echoed back. It was as if the universe itself had replied. Every time the pulse was sent out, a faint but clear response returned from the same patch of empty space. No stars, no planets, no known galaxies, just darkness. Scientists scrambled to explain it. Could the signal be bouncing off an unseen structure? Was it a reflection from dark matter, bending light and energy in ways we can't yet measure? Or was it something more? An intelligence signaling across the void. The echoes repeated for weeks, baffling astrophysicists and thrilling dreamers. Some dismissed it as instrument error. Others whispered about the possibility of alien contact. For the first time, the vast silence of the universe didn't feel so silent. Even today, the mystery remains. The echo has not stopped, and its source is still invisible. Whatever lurks in that dark corner of the cosmos remains hidden, but listening. And the unsettling question lingers. If the universe is answering, who or what is calling back? 6. The Sahara's underground rivers. The Sahara, the endless ocean of sand, the barren desert stretching across Africa. For centuries, it has been seen as lifeless, a place where civilizations could not thrive. But in 2025, satellites scanning beneath the dunes uncovered something astonishing. Vast rivers flowing deep underground, hidden from the world above. These were not small streams. They were colossal networks, channels of water stretching for hundreds of miles, some wider than the Nile itself. Yet no known geological process explains how they still exist. The Sahara is supposed to be bone dry, but beneath its sands lies a hidden world of water. Geologists suggest they may be remnants of an ancient era, when the Sahara was green and lush, filled with lakes and forests. But why are these rivers still flowing? What keeps them alive, thousands of years after the desert consumed the land? Some speculate the underground waters could explain mysterious oases and ancient settlements scattered across the desert. Others wonder if tapping into these rivers could reshape Africa's future, turning desert into farmland. But for now, they remain buried, their full scope unexplored. The discovery reminds us that Earth itself is layered with secrets. Beneath the sand lies water. Beneath the ordinary lies the miraculous. And as scientists admit, even the most familiar places on our planet can still leave us speechless. 7. Silent earthquakes. In 2025, seismologists detected earthquakes that shook the very fabric of the Earth, but not in any way we understand. Their instruments registered massive releases of energy, equivalent to quakes that should have toppled buildings and split roads. Yet when scientists checked the affected regions, there was no destruction, no rumble of the ground, no human being who felt a single tremor. They called them silent earthquakes. Unlike traditional quakes that snap violently, these moved like whispers, sliding entire sections of Earth's crust slowly, almost gently, but with unimaginable power. Some lasted minutes, others stretched for hours, even days. The mystery deepened when researchers noticed these silent quakes often occurred along the same fault lines, responsible for devastating disasters like the 2004 Indian Ocean quake. Could they be releasing pressure safely? Or worse, could they be the precursors to even greater catastrophes? Science has no answer yet. The Earth rumbles in silence, shifting beneath our feet without sound or warning. It is a reminder that our planet has rhythms we barely understand, and that even the solid ground we stand on holds secrets that leave scientists baffled. 8. The Ghost Galaxy of 2025. In the vast darkness near Andromeda, astronomers in 2025 uncovered something eerie, a galaxy that shouldn't exist. At first, their telescopes picked up faint gravitational distortions, as if something invisible were tugging at the stars around it. Then, with deeper scans, they realized it was a galaxy. But not like any we know. This ghost galaxy contained almost no stars. Instead, it was made almost entirely of dark matter, the mysterious substance that makes up most of the universe but cannot be seen. Unlike the dazzling spirals of the Milky Way, this galaxy was nearly invisible, a cosmic phantom hiding in plain sight. How could such a structure exist without starlight to bind it together? And what does it mean for our understanding of the cosmos? Some astronomers suggest this ghost galaxy could hold answers to the riddle of dark matter itself. Others wonder if galaxies like this surround us, unseen, shaping the universe in silence. The discovery was a chilling reminder. The universe is not empty. It is full of ghosts, vast invisible giants lurking in the dark, shaping reality while remaining hidden from human eyes. 9. Unmelting ice shard. In 2025, a research team in Greenland unearthed a shard of ice unlike anything they had ever seen. At first glance, it looked ordinary, a jagged crystal pulled from deep within ancient glaciers. But when brought to the lab, the impossible was revealed. The shard refused to melt. Scientists placed it under heat lamps, boiled it in water, even exposed it to direct flames. Yet no matter the temperature, it remained solid, cold to the touch, as though it were immune to heat itself. Tests showed its molecular structure was unlike any other ice on Earth. Was it formed under pressures unknown, locked away for millions of years beneath the Arctic? Or was it something else entirely? Material not of this world. Some whispered it might be a meteorite fragment, an alien compound masquerading as ice. Others speculated about unknown physics at work, matter locked in a state science cannot replicate. The shard now sits in a secure laboratory, baffling every researcher who studies it. If a piece of ice can defy the laws of thermodynamics, what other secrets does our planet hide in its frozen depths? Greenland's unmelting shard is more than a curiosity. It's a challenge to everything we thought we knew about matter itself. The Amazon sky patterns. In 2025, drone surveys scanning the vast canopy of the Amazon rainforest captured something astonishing. Enormous geometric patterns etched across the treetops. Perfect circles, long lines, and massive triangular shapes stretched across miles of dense jungle. Yet when scientists traced them back to the forest floor, they found no ruins, no roads, no human structures to explain them. It was as though the forest itself had drawn patterns, visible only from the sky. Researchers first suspected human influence, perhaps remnants of lost civilizations. The Amazon has revealed earthworks and geoglyphs before, evidence of advanced ancient cultures that thrived where once we believed only untouched wilderness existed. But these new patterns were different. They weren't carved into the earth. They were formed by the trees themselves. Certain species grew in strict alignments, their canopies blending to create vast, symmetrical designs that should not occur naturally. How could trees know to arrange themselves in shapes? Was it some hidden environmental force guiding their growth? 11th, a star made of pure helium. Stars are supposed to follow rules. They are born from clouds of hydrogen, fuse that hydrogen into helium, and eventually die in predictable ways. But in 2025, astronomers discovered a star that broke every rule. Located on the edge of our galaxy, this star was composed almost entirely of helium, with almost no hydrogen at all. In the language of astrophysics, that should be impossible. Without hydrogen, stars should not ignite, should not shine, and should not survive for long. Yet this helium star burns brightly, stable and defiant, as though powered by physics we do not yet understand. Was it born this way, or did something strip away its hydrogen shell, leaving only its blazing core exposed? 12. The Death Valley Shadow Mystery. In 2025, visitors to California's Death Valley, one of the hottest and harshest places on Earth, captured something that should not exist. As the desert sun stretched long silhouettes across the cracked ground, cameras began recording shadows that didn't obey their owners. Tourists filmed themselves walking, only to notice their shadows lagging behind, bending in the wrong direction or moving when they themselves stood completely still. At first, skeptics dismissed the footage as digital trickery. But then, multiple independent recordings surfaced, taken from different angles and devices, all showing the same chilling phenomenon. Shadows, acting with a life of their own. Scientists were brought in to investigate. Could it be an optical illusion? A mirage born from the intense heat waves shimmering across the valley floor. Light in deserts is known to bend strangely, but never in a way that causes shadows to separate from their source. 13. Skeletons older than humanity. In 2025, archaeologists working in the caves of northern Spain uncovered bones that would rewrite human history. At first glance, the skeletons seemed human. Skulls shaped like ours, long limbs, familiar features. But when dating techniques were applied, the results stunned researchers. These skeletons were tens of thousands of years older than Homo sapiens were ever thought to exist in the region. These 13 discoveries prove that in 2025, our world and universe are still full of mysteries science cannot explain. From shadows moving on their own to galaxies made of ghosts, from unmelting ice to stars that defy physics. Each one reminds us how little we truly know. Which discovery amazed you the most? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this journey into the unexplained, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss more incredible mysteries.